Ancient Egypt, a civilization that has fascinated historians, archaeologists, and the general public for centuries. A land of pharaohs and pyramids, where the sands of time have preserved stories of grandeur and mystery. Imagine a civilization that thrived for thousands of years, leaving behind a rich tapestry of culture, innovation, and art. Picture their magnificent monuments, intricate hieroglyphs, and powerful rulers who commanded respect and awe. The ancient Egyptians left behind a legacy of wonder, a story told through their achievements and their art, which continues to captivate us today. One fascinating aspect of their world is often overlooked: their clothing. It was more than just fabric. It was a statement. The ancient Egyptians were known for their sense of style, which was both sophisticated and symbolic. Their clothing was not merely practical, it was designed to reflect their social status, religious beliefs, and even their connection to the divine. It was a form of art, an expression of their beliefs and a symbol of their status. Each piece of clothing told a story, from the simplest linen garments to the elaborate robes of the pharaohs. By understanding their fashion, we gain a deeper appreciation for their culture and their connection to the cosmos. Their attire was not just about aesthetics, it was a reflection of their identity and their place in the universe. Adornments like jewelry also played a crucial role, often imbued with symbolic meanings and believed to offer protection and power. Through their clothing and adornments, we can glimpse the daily lives, values, and spiritual beliefs of the ancient Egyptians, making their world come alive once more. In the heat of the Egyptian desert, one fabric reigned supreme: linen. Made from the flax plant, linen was lightweight, breathable, and surprisingly durable. Cultivating flax and weaving linen were essential aspects of ancient Egyptian life. The quality of linen varied, with finer, almost translucent fabrics reserved for the elite. The ancient Egyptians developed sophisticated techniques for weaving and decorating linen. They created intricate patterns and textures. They even pleated and dyed the fabric, adding to its visual appeal. Linen was more than just clothing. It was a symbol of purity and cleanliness, reflecting the Egyptians' strong beliefs in hygiene and order. The scorching Egyptian sun and arid climate significantly influenced clothing choices. People needed garments that kept them cool and protected from the sun's rays. Loose-fitting styles and breathable fabrics were essential for comfort. Men typically wore a simple garment called a shenti, a type of kilt made from linen. Women wore straight, ankle-length dresses called calasiris, also made from linen. These basic garments provided maximum airflow and minimized skin exposure to the harsh sun. Clothing played a crucial role in communicating social standing in ancient Egypt. The quality of fabric, the intricacy of design, and the use of accessories all signaled an individual's place in society. The pharaoh, at the top of the social hierarchy, wore elaborate garments adorned with gold, jewels, and intricate embroidery. Priests and priestesses also wore distinctive clothing, often in white linen, signifying their purity and connection to the gods. Merchants and skilled artisans could afford more elaborate clothing than farmers and laborers, reflecting their relative wealth and importance. Even children's clothing reflected their family's social status. Section 5. The power of white color symbolism in ancient Egyptian attire. The ancient Egyptians had a deep appreciation for color, and each hue held symbolic meaning. White, the color of purity and sacredness, was particularly significant. Priests often wore white linen, and it was the preferred color for ceremonial garments. Other colors held different meanings. Blue, associated with the sky and the Nile, represented life and rebirth. Green symbolized fertility and growth, while yellow, the color of gold, represented the sun and eternity. The Egyptians skillfully incorporated these colors into their clothing, using natural dyes derived from plants and minerals. Section 6. More than meets the eye. The significance of accessories. Accessories weren't just decorative in ancient Egypt, they held deep cultural and religious significance. Jewelry in particular was ubiquitous, worn by both men and women of all social classes. Amulets, often worn as pendants or bracelets, provided protection and good luck. The ancient Egyptians believed in the power of amulets to ward off evil spirits and bring good fortune. They crafted amulets in various shapes and forms, each representing a different deity or protective force. The scarab beetle, for example, symbolized rebirth and regeneration, while the Eye of Horus represented protection and healing. Section 7. Beauty secrets of the ancients' makeup and wigs. In ancient Egypt, beauty was not just a matter of personal preference but a significant cultural practice that held deep meaning and importance. Both men and women in ancient Egypt used makeup and wigs as part of their daily attire. These beauty practices were deeply ingrained in their society and were seen as essential for both aesthetic and practical reasons. They believed that cosmetics enhanced their beauty and provided protection from the sun and dust. The harsh desert environment made it necessary to use makeup not just for beauty but also for health and protection. Kohl, a black powder made from ground-up minerals, was used to line the eyes, creating an almond shape that was considered highly attractive. This practice was not only for beauty, but also believed to ward off evil spirits and protect the eyes from infections. Wigs, made from human hair, sheep's wool, or even plant fibers, were worn by both men and women, especially on special occasions. These wigs were often elaborately styled and adorned with beads, gold, and other decorations to signify the wearer's social status. Wigs served a practical purpose, protecting the scalp from the sun. In the hot Egyptian climate, wigs provided a layer of protection against the intense heat and helped to keep the head cool. They were also a fashion statement, with elaborate styles and adornments indicating status and wealth. The more elaborate and decorated the wig, the higher the status of the individual. Wigs were a symbol of power and prestige in ancient Egyptian society, reflecting the wearer's position and influence. Section 8. Gods and Garments: Religion's Influence on Fashion. Religion permeated every aspect of ancient Egyptian life, and fashion was no exception. The clothing worn by priests and priestesses reflected their sacred roles and the deities they served. Certain colors and symbols were associated with specific gods and goddesses. For example, the god Horus was often depicted wearing a crown with a sun disk, representing his association with the sky and kingship. The goddess Isis, a symbol of motherhood and protection, was typically depicted wearing a headdress with cow horns and a sun disk, representing her nurturing and powerful nature. Section 9. A Timeless Legacy. Echoes of Ancient Egypt in Modern Fashion. The allure of ancient Egypt continues to captivate designers and fashion enthusiasts today. The clean lines, geometric patterns, and symbolic motifs of ancient Egyptian clothing have inspired countless modern interpretations. From runway collections to everyday streetwear, echoes of ancient Egyptian style can be seen in the use of linen fabrics, bold jewelry, and graphic prints inspired by hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian art. The enduring appeal of this ancient aesthetic speaks to its timeless elegance and the enduring fascination with this ancient civilization. Section 10. Unraveling the Threads. The Enduring Allure of Ancient Egyptian Style. Exploring the fashion of ancient Egypt offers a window into a world both familiar and extraordinary. The ancient Egyptians were masters of creating garments that were not only functional but also deeply symbolic. Their clothing was not merely a necessity but a canvas for artistry, a reflection of beliefs and a testament to human ingenuity. The use of linen, a fabric made from the flax plant, was prevalent due to its lightness and breathability, perfect for the hot Egyptian climate. From the simplest linen kilt to the most elaborate pharaoh's regalia, each garment tells a story. The intricate beadwork, the use of gold and precious stones, and the elaborate headdresses all speak to a culture that valued beauty and craftsmanship. As we unravel the threads of their sartorial choices, we gain a deeper appreciation for the ancient Egyptians' creativity, resourcefulness, and enduring legacy. Their ability to create such detailed and meaningful clothing with the resources available to them is truly remarkable. Their fashion continues to inspire and intrigue us, reminding us of the power of clothing to transcend time and connect us to the past. Even today, modern designers often draw inspiration from ancient Egyptian motifs, colors, and styles, proving that the allure of this ancient civilization is as strong as ever. Section 11. Conclusion: the past inspires the present. The echoes of ancient Egyptian fashion resonate even today. Their innovative use of linen, their symbolic use of color, and their intricate accessories continue to influence designers and capture the imagination. As we marvel at the pyramids and decipher hieroglyphs, let us also remember the artistry woven into the very fabric of their society. Ancient Egyptian fashion wasn't just about covering bodies, it was about expressing identity, navigating a challenging environment, and connecting to the divine. It serves as a timeless reminder of the power of clothing to reflect the soul of a civilization.